Tulsa looks good on you, your one-stop resource for all things Tulsa.
Well, hey there, Tulsa looks good on you. Tulsa looks so great on Family and Children Services, and I'm so excited to talk with the Chief Development Officer. Tom, your title is so important and long. I got a little tongue-tied there. Tom Taylor, thank you for sharing your time with us. I want to learn everything that you guys do over there and how you make such an important impact on our community.
Well, good morning, Jennie, and thank you for letting Family and Children Services be on your show. So we're excited to do that. So I've worked for Family and Children Services for over 6 years now, and this organization, you want to tout every nonprofit, it does it all. We're going to celebrate our 102nd anniversary this October, which means we've been serving Tulsans for 102 years. And if you can kind of imagine, we heal hurting and abused children. We strengthen families through a variety of ways, and we give hope and a path of recovery to those either battling mental illness or addiction. So you can kind of take that roadmap. We do that in 75 programs and help 1 in 6 Tulsans, or 115,000 Tulsans in the surrounding areas each and every year.
Wow, you're making such an important impact, and you've been there for a while now. So what's most important to you? What programs stand out? I know they're all your babies and you guys love them all, but what are some things that maybe our Tulsa neighbors don't know about that you guys do?
Great point. So with the name Family and Children Services, we help infants all the way through seniors. So, and it's in a variety of ways. Some of our patients or clients need us through a situational. We all have dealt with trauma with COVID. We've all dealt with some kind of loss and like a new way of life. And so just coping and stress mechanisms to help us, move on and deal with everything that we have come up in our lives. So with that, we have the 24/7 COPES line. It's a crisis line, but we also have a mobile response team in unmarked cars. So they're able to help people 82 to 87% of the time over the phone. So it's just phone. No one knows any difference. But if someone's in deep crisis, they're on the side of a bridge, getting to do something that, that none of us want them to do, we can then send an unmarked mobile crisis response number out and get them the help they need. And then we do follow up with that.
Yeah.
People may know our Women in Recovery program, which is justice-involved women who have become addicted either through drugs or alcohol. What we do is we treat the trauma first, then we treat the addiction, and then we help them with life skills so that they don't fall back into that type of lifestyle. So it's a whole rejuvenation of a whole person because they've probably never had that to begin with.
Right.
So you can kind of see a theme. A lot of people don't know that we're in 66 different schools. So with the school districts and, Tulsa public schools, and help with crisis there, but not only that, but with like ADD and attention deficit syndrome. So it's as situational as we need to be, or it's as long-term to help those that are maybe more severely mentally ill, like schizophrenia or bipolar.
Yeah. What gives you most joy in being a part of such an amazing organization?
Well, I always laugh that I'm fortunate that I was chosen to be the Chief Development Officer, because what my team and our department does is that we get to talk to the donor population in Tulsa, or those that are generous to us. By their support, it helps us fund all of these programs that we're talking about. So we, through our grants and through our fundraising, it makes everything possible for us to see 1 in 6 Tulsans. So, because people are like, oh, the work you do is important. I'm like, well, no, it's the counselors, it's the therapists, it's the social workers that do the hard and the important work. And just knowing that our culture and our tapestry, it's all of us. It's a big team. And
Well,
we do. Yeah.
I was going to add to that. You're right. Tulsans are so philanthropic. And so I'm sure you find joy in that because you're talking with giving, caring people that care about the mission, right?
Well, yeah, and just like you said, Tulsans want to make Tulsa better. They want to live in a safer society for us all. So if they may not need our services, they certainly help us be able to provide those for those that do. And that warms the heart. And when we've talked before, there's a variety of ways. I mean, with you being in the realty business, we have a thrift store. So as people are moving, downsizing, changing, or just cleaning out their attics and their storage units, at 724 South Unica, we have the Family and Children's Services thrift store. What makes that neat is that they can donate their items. Yes, we do sell it to the public, but it's free to our own clients. And then we also hire our women in recovery participants. So it's kind of this trifecta advantage, and it goes back to help fund the programs that we provide.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. Hey, I was going to ask you, with the donors and of course volunteers are so vital to your organization. Why don't you share some of the fun events that you guys have, ways that you get to raise a lot of money?
One that's coming up this fall it's called Care Card, and we're going to be in the 27th year of Care Card, if you can imagine. What that is that it's the sale of a card. Earlier bird sales start on August 25th. And so what that is you can buy a care card for $50. This shopping event is going to be October 27th through November 5th. And so they're either $50 or $60, and the price of the card goes back to the Family and Children's Services to help with our programming. But this also does another kind of dual benefit. It helps 200 local area Tulsa merchants and retailers and or restaurants. And so they offer the discount October 27th through November 5th. And so it's a win-win. It helps Tulsa businesses, but it also, in a small part, and sometimes an easier price point at $50 or $60, helps us fund these programs.
I love the Care Card. It is so in alignment with what we love, which is giving back to our community through donations to local charities like yours, and then also supporting our local business owners. So everyone should buy a Care Card for an excuse to go try out maybe some local shops or restaurants during that time of year, right?
Very much so. And so we do that every fall.
Yeah.
We are a part of the United Way agency. So we're one of the 59 partner agencies. And so our partnership with the United Way has been long and tenured, and we're a very proud United Way partner. The other two events that we do are more in the springtime. So one's called Brainy Out Ball, which is actually a trivia kind of gala, and that's usually in March. And so it is like a cocktail hour, dinner. There's no live auction, but there's 3 rounds of trivia, and then there's dancing. So it's fun to there's a lot of heavy trivia players within Tulsa. So it's neat to see that room come alive.
I'm more of a cheerleader. I'm like, oh, come on, team. You're so smart.
Same, Jennie, same. And then the other one is it's been going on for 15 years. We weren't able to during COVID, but it's the Party Just Word White. And that's it's at the end of May or beginning of June now. And it's kind of an indoor-outdoor party. It's been at One Oak Field, and so we're looking, that's going to be at the first part of June, coming up in 2024. So those are kind of and then we have holiday assistance. So we can do Adopt a Family, which goes to just our most needy clients, and it helps about 900 of our clientele and their families.
Wow.
And we have Santa Shop. So there's local businesses or faith-based organizations or firm groups that get together, and they'll buy, toys or, basic need items, and it goes in our Santa Shop. And then our social workers and caseworkers get to shop that and then provide that before the holidays to their clients. So Care Card and holiday assistance are kind of the not gala type events, but still help our mission. And then we have the party and Brainy Out Ball. So all 4 of those help us do what we do.
Yeah. Well, you're giving back so much to those in need. And it also is good for those who are blessed that we get to feel good by helping out like you said, our community is so important to us to give back and to feel good. So what can we do? What's the most important thing that we can do after this conversation? How can we find you, and how can we participate?
Thanks. You are we should play tennis. You're the perfect setup. So our website is fcsok.org. So Family Children's Services. So fcsok.org. And you can get involved. It has each one of those events. It has holiday assistance. It has Care Card. It gives the location and the hours for our thrift store as well. And just help spread the word. So if you're not already involved, find a way to see what meets your family's needs. The other thing is if you know someone out there that needs our services, also be able to share that. We meet the people at where they're at. So if there's absolutely no income or they don't have any type of insurance, they're still going to get the services and the treatment that we all deserve. So.
So good. Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you for your time is so valuable, and thanks for taking it and sharing it with us. And we'll see you real soon.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Jennie.
Thanks, Tom. Bye.